Hi everyone, hello, how are you today? I hope you are in a good condition and we meet again in our second meeting of morphology and syntax, yeah? And yeah, after I saw your result of last assignment, I think you have clearly understand about word structure, yeah? So now we are going to move to the next topic for this week. It is about morphological process, some common morphological process. There are so many types of morphological process in the word formation, especially English word formation. Yeah, and today we are going to discuss several morphological process that will be related to the formations in English words. Yeah, so let's start with uh, the very common of morphological process, or we have to know first what is actually morphological process. In morphology, of course, the formations of the words, yeah, there are so many kinds of process. In this case, human language make use of variety operations or process that can modify the structure of word by doing three of these activity. The first is adding some elements, yeah, and the second one making internal change, and then also mark a grammatical contrast. This is the variety of operation that mostly happens in the word structure or words formation, especially in English language, yeah. So what is the first one? When you learn about word structure in the previous one, you must have understood about the affix, right? Affix, adding affix to the elements of word, or adding the element of affix to the elements of root, it is called as affixation. So what is affixation? Affixation is the process of adding an affix. There are some types of affix, yeah. Um, the examples of affix that mostly common in English language, but one of the types of English, it's not happens for English formation, yeah. The first we know prefix, yeah. Or prefix is the affix that is attached in the front side of the words, or the base, yeah, or the root, okay. And the second one is infix. Infix is the affix that occurs within the base. Means that uh, it put within the base. Means that we separate the base and then we add some elements. In this case, the affix, and it becomes new formations of the word. Yeah, but in English there are no word that is included as infixation, yeah. And then the third is suffix. Suffix is an affix that is added in the final positions of the word, or in the end of the base, in the end of the root, yeah. So we add the affix in the end positions of the base or the word, yeah. This is the most common affixation process in English, yeah. So the first one is prefix and the second one is suffix, yeah. Okay, we have the examples of affix. The example of affix, the first one prefix, yeah, by adding in the initial positions of the base or of the root, yeah. The first is deactivate. The prefix here is d, okay. And then the next one is replay. The prefix is re, okay. And then intermarry, the prefix is inter, okay. Inaccurate, in is the prefix and accurate is the base or the root, yeah. Inaccurateness, so accurate is the base, okay. Remember about that, okay. And then the next one is suffix. Suffix is the affix that is added to the final position or the final part of the base or the root. Okay, or simple, we can say the adding element in the final position of the word. Okay, and the example is vividly. Okay, so ly here is the suffix, and then govern, and men is the suffix, and then hunter, is the suffix. Okay, and then kindness, ness is the suffix. Okay, for infixes there is no, like I have said before, there is no English word that has the process of infix. Okay, we have another example from Tagalog language. Yeah, the root is takbuh. Okay, and then the infix element is and it is added between or within the base. Okay, we separate the and then put the infix becomes akbuh. Sorry, the final part is akbu, so it becomes tumakbuh. Okay, do you think bahasa Indonesia have the kinds of infix, or we call it as sisipan? Ya, sisipan itu di posisi tengah dalam katanya. Silakan sambil berpikir what is the example of infixation in bahasa Indonesia. If you got that, and then you can comment in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and the next, this is the very complete example of the affixation. Yeah, the affixation, we have prefix, we have suffix, we have infix, circumfix, interfix, duplix, transfix, and then simufix, and then suprafix, and disfix. Yeah, the example for these kinds of affixation, yeah, for prefix, yeah, like I have given to you all, prefix, suffix, infix. Yeah, we have the other one, the other like circumfix. The examples like a scattered. Yeah, the circumfix, and then put with the stem, and then the circumfix again. Okay, or the other one like speedometer with the stem, and then interfix and the stem. But we will not talk about those kinds of the examples of affixation. Yeah, we only focus on the prefix and suffix. Okay, and then the next process is clitic cliticization. Have you ever heard? Yeah, maybe you have heard clitic. Yeah, I don't know. This is kinds of food. Have you ever heard eaten clitic? Yeah. So in English, we have the process of cliticization. What is cliticization? So cliticization, bukan diklitiki ya. Cliticization is some words that are unable to stand alone as independent form for phonological reason. So it is called clitic. Remember that the reason is for phonological condition. Yeah, so it becomes clitic when the phonological tends to create a form or new sounds from some words. Okay, it must be attached to another word in sentence. Yeah, the process is by doing reduce the verb like from am, and then s from is, and from are. What is the example? The examples like I'm living now. I apostrophe M, and the apostrophe M is the clitic. It is stand for I am. Okay, so this one called as clitic. Okay, the process is called as cliticization. You got a point? Okay, and then Mary's going to succeed. Mary is going to succeed. Mary apostrophe S. The apostrophe S here called as clitic. The process becomes Mary's is called as cliticization. Do you understand? Do you get a point? Okay, the next example is they're here now. They're, they apostrophe is stand from they are, and the apostrophe is called as clitic. Okay? Yeah, that process is called as cliticization. Cliticization. This is unique, right? Cliticization. And I hope you can remember that easily. Clitic is a part, yeah, is a part that conjoin to the preceding words, yeah, in a sentence for phonological reason. Why? What do you mean with phonological reason? For example, when I say, hey, I am here. I am here. Yeah, that is the normal speed, right? The normal speed, we will say clearly, I am here. But in some cases, people tend to say something in speed. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. But the I and then am, yeah, because the phonological condition for I, you know, the sounds of I, a and e, and then meet again with am. So the e will be reduced. I'm, okay. The vowel a and then am will be sounded together. Okay, that is called as phonological reason. It is the same with there, they are. No, they are over there. It is a normal speed. But in some cases or in communication sometimes people talk in speed or we also talk in speed, yeah. So when we want to say they are over there, they are over there, they are not here, they are not here, yeah, they are not here, they are, yeah, a are, yeah, there, okay. So this is from phonological reason. You got a point? I hope so. Next, we have the type of clitic. What are they? The first is enclitic and the second one proclitic. Enclitic is a clitic that attach to the end of preceding word or the example of English example, yeah. Mostly the English example is from enclitic, yeah. For proclitic, actually we can find this type of clitic in French, yeah, French language, okay. So we only focus or English only have enclitic, okay. And then the next, another type of clitic, we have genitive S. What is genitive S? The what is it? Possessive, yeah, possessive. Like it is regarded in many current grammars of English as a good example of such clitic. It is not included as suffix. Yes, this is not suffix, yeah, but it is genitive S, like the president's eloquence, yeah. The president eloquence um, means that the president has the property of being eloquent, yeah, like we say that possessive, yeah, that is Mary's hat. The apostrophe s is the genitive s belongs to clitic, okay. That is the other examples of clitic. You got a point? Yes. Just say yes, yeah. You can review back, you can play back the video so you can listen that more and more so you get better understanding. Okay, next, the next process, the next morphological process is called as internal change. What is internal change? Internal. You just remember to the word of internal. Yeah, for the word internal change means that a process that substitutes one non-morphemic segment for another, as illustrated in the pairs of words. I have provided the table there. Yeah. um, for the form of present, we have verb sing, and then for the past we have sang. Sing, sang. Okay, sing, sang. There is change for the vowel. There is change for the vowel. The vowel e in sing change into ang, sang, sang, sing, sang. Yeah, and then the other one, sink and sank. Okay, sink and sank. The vowel is changed. And then drive, drove. This is for grammatical change, yeah, grammatical marker. While we also have a plural marker, yeah, the process of plural, yeah, for the singular word like food, food become feed, feed, e, okay, become e, food, feed, okay, goose, geese. The change is only in the vowel. Yeah, that is called as internal change. You got a point? I hope so. And then the next is type of internal change. We have ablaut, vowel alternation that marks grammatical contrast. Yeah, and then umlaut, fronting a vowel under the influence of a front vowel in the syllable. Yeah, in the following syllable. Ablaut is the vowel alternation that marks grammatical contrast. So the example like sing, sang, like that is ablaut. Yeah. Okay. And then the next, internal change is not considered as infixing. So it is not infixing. If you say that, mom, it is similar. If you say that infixing is adding the element within the base, it is not. Yeah. Infixing, remember that there is no infixing in English. So internal change is different. Internal change is adding or changing the vowel. Changing the vowel for the purpose of marking grammatical change and then the plural. Yeah, there is no reason to think that English has root morpheme. And the second reason is there is no independent reason to think that there is a morpheme O in English that means singular, or a morpheme E that means plural, such as in food and feed, and the case of vowel in sing and sang. There is no exact regulation, exact rules. Yeah, and then since infixes are by definition morpheme, internal change is only the substitution of non-morphemic segment. This only substituting, yeah, for the segment that is not belong to morpheme. So changing, for example, from sing e and become sang, e and a is not morpheme. Yeah, it is purely vowel. Yeah, so internal change is changing the vowel. Remember, changing the vowel while the other elements remains the same. Okay, clear? Clear. So we go to the next process. What is it? Suppletion. Okay, what is suppletion? Suppletion is the replacement of one stem with another. Okay, stem is the same with the root, yeah. Resulting in an allomorph of a morpheme which has no phonological similarity to the other allomorphs. What is the example? The example is from Go become when, become gone, or was and were. What about think and thought, or seek and sought? Seek and sought. Yeah. Before we discuss about that, what you should remember here that replacing one statement with the other stem. I can say that suppletion is total change. Yeah, total change. If you take a look at the example, from go become when, there is no phonological similarity. It is totally changed. Was, were, it only has the same for the initial sound, w, but the rest are changed. Yeah, there is no similarity for the phonological sound. What about think and thought? Seek and sought. Is that the result of suppletion or internal change? Give me your opinion about that. What do you think? You can comment in WhatsApp group. If you have done this part, then you can give your opinion about the change of think and thought, or seek and sought. What is it? Yeah. So, what about your answer? Think and thought, seek and sought. Is that the result of suppletion or internal change? That is the result of extreme form of internal change. Sorry, my baby is crying. Yeah. And it is because the initial phoneme think is th is just the same with thought, still th, yeah. It is remain unchanged. So it is called as extreme form of internal change. So it is not suppletion. Yeah. Think, thought, seek, sought. What about bring, brought? Bring, brought. Bring, brought. Give me your opinion about that. And then we go to the next. The other examples of suppletion, we also have bad words, good, better, best. Yeah, that is the examples of suppletion. Remember that suppletion is total change. Yeah, those words show suppletion since the relationship between the morphs representing the root morpheme is phonologically arbitrary. Yeah, there is no specific rules when changing the words. Yeah, it's only the complete change of the stem, complete change of the root. Okay, do you get the point so far? Yeah, that is for suppletion. What about the next process? The next process is stress and tone placement. So sometimes a bass can undergo a change in the placement of stress or tone to reflect a change on the category. Yeah, what does it mean? To have another category of the same word, we can apply tone placement and stress, or stress and tone placement. Take a look at the examples in the table. For the verb, we have the stress in a second syllable. Yeah, implant. While for noun, implant, implant. Okay, implant, implant. Yeah, implant. Yeah. So when you give different stress in the word, so it will influence to the lexical category, of course, to the meaning. Yeah. Implant, implant, implant. Yeah, it has different stress. And the next, import, import. Our country import some noodles from Korea, for example, like that. Yeah. Or when we talk about noun, the import from Korea has arrived, like that. Is it clear? Okay. The next example. present, 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 present. Okay, and then subject, subject, subject. The subject of our discussion is morphological process. The subject, okay, and then contest or contest. Yeah, so be careful on giving the stress. You can check from your in your Oxford dictionary for the stress, so the meaning is exactly the same with what you want to say. Okay, the from the table, from the words provided in the table, verb has stress on the final syllable, yeah, while for noun is on the first syllable. Remember this one, okay? I will repeat once more. Verbs have stress on the final syllable, while noun is stress on the first syllable. Is it clear? I hope so. And the next process is reduplication. Reduplication is duplicating all part of the base to which it applies to mark a grammatical or semantic contrast. Yeah, it is repeating a part of words to make a new form by doubling the syllable or other part of word, that sometimes with modification. We have three types of reduplication. The first is rhyming. The second one is exact. The third, ablaut or vowel substitution. Full reduplication is the repetition of entire word. So we have full reduplication here by duplicating the entire word, not doing the modification. Yeah. We have the example. Actually, this is not formal language for reduplication. We took that from the slang. Yeah. The first is rhyming. Rhyming is a Cockney rhyming slang, usually with some other unspoken word which doesn't form part of the phrase. For example, arty farty, boogie woogie, chick flick, chock a block, fuzzy woozy, walkie talkie, okie dokie, and happy clappy. This is rhyming, yeah? Rhyming. The reduplication types rhyming. And the second one, the types of exact. Yeah, it is used to help youngster learn the language. So it is as usually for baby talk. Example, blah blah, or no 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 no, like that. And bling bling, knock knock, wee wee, so so, bye bye. This is for baby talk, yeah. Bye bye, like that. So we call it as exact. It is completely duplicate the word, yeah. And then the next type is a ablaut. The reduplications ablaut. So ablaut appears to be suggestive of a toing and froing motion. It indicates that a thing that is this and then that. And then almost all of these use vowel E for the first part and vowel A or O in the second part. What is the example? The examples like chit chat, yeah, ding dong, ping pong, see saw, tick tock, and we see washy, like that. Okay, so this is like indicating a thing with this and then that, or towing and froing motion. Okay, towing and froing motion, what is that like? Like ping pong. The first ball is ping and then pong, like that. That is a simple one. Okay, we have the other example. Oh, sorry, the next process We call it as compounding. Actually, compounding will be discussed deeper in topic 4, yeah, the next topic. So what is compounding? Compounding is the combinations of lexical categories. We combine can be the same lexical categories or different lexical categories, yeah. So the point here is you combining different or the same lexical category to create one larger word with the same or different meaning. Okay, we have the example here for noun plus noun. It means that we combine noun and noun. So we can put space or without space. Yeah, we call it as open compound and closed compound and hyphenated compound, like that. Later we discuss about this deeper. The examples for noun plus noun is street light and campsite and bookcase. Street is noun, light is noun, and it is combined become street light. Campsite. Camp is noun, site is noun, and it is combined become campsite. Yeah, and the same with book and case. It is combined become bookcase. Yeah, this process called as compounding. And then the next example, adjective with noun. Blue bird. Blue is adjective, bird is noun. Becomes bluebird. And then happy hour. Happy is adjective, hour is noun. And then high chair. High is adjective and chair is noun. And the next is verb with noun, like swear bird, wash cloth, scrub lady. So one of the part of the word is verb and then the other is noun. And the next, preposition plus noun or preposition combined with noun. Examples like overload or outhouse. The other one is in group. In group, we have hyphen between the word, so this belongs to hyphenated form. Okay, later we will discuss about compounding. Okay, the next process. The next process is cranberry morpheme. Cranberry morpheme. I think you will have a little bit confusion for this part. Yeah, cranberry morpheme. What is it? Cranberry morpheme is a bound morpheme within a complex word, which is a fossil and whose meaning is opaque to the present speaker of a language. It may refer narrowly to morphemes which occur in a single word, or more broadly to fossilized morphemes generally. Cranberry morpheme is a type of bound morpheme that cannot be assigned a meaning or grammatical function, but nonetheless serve to distinguish one word from the other. So the function here to distinguish one word from another word. Yeah. I can say that when we separate the morpheme, so the other morpheme has no meaning, or the other morpheme has function to differentiate from one meaning of the word to from the previous meaning. For example, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, and cranberry. Yeah, we can say that berry is the examples of fruit, like fruit, right? And when we talk about strawberry, means that this is the specific species or specific kinds of berries. The color is red. While for blackberry, blackberry is different types of berry. Red, oh sorry, black, like that. It is different from strawberry. Yeah, that is the examples of cranberry, but we also have the other example, like meet in permit, meet in commit, and meet in submit. Okay, meet here will have different meaning when it is combined with permit, and also it will be different when it is combined with commit, or it also different with submit, like that. Or save, receive, perceive, conceive, like that. Yeah. Or the other is twilight. When twi is separated from light, the twi here has no meaning. Yeah, but it is to differentiate the kinds of light, like that. And then cob in cobweb. Yeah, this is cob from obsolete word cob for a spider. That is the examples for a cranberry morpheme. Is that clear enough for you? All of the material? This because this is the last process, or the last morphological process. Yeah, because after this we are going to have exercise. Yes, you have to do that in a piece of paper and answer that and send to me in WhatsApp. Yeah, in WhatsApp direct message. Yeah, and do not give any other message, just directly send the picture. Yeah, don't forget to write your name in that paper so I can check one by one, and do not give any other text. Okay, what is the exercise here? The exercise, take a look at here. I have provided some words. Yeah, you have to examine. For number one, mouse, mice, ride, rode, take, took, and then the next is go, went, is, was, good, better, and then the next record, and record, import and import, config and config. Yeah. Now you have to determine what process is in column 1, what process in column 2, and what process in column 3. Okay, just directly answer the question or give the answer. Do not rewrite. Okay, and the next number 2, determine the words below the lexical category for the process of stress and tone placement, and find another 3 words that have different lexical category based on the stress and tone placement. For the first one, record, the next is journey, and then exchange, imprint, and report. So you have to write. For example, if it is verb, then in which part you have to put the stress. For noun, in which part you put the stress, like that. So you provide 2 words. Yeah. For example, record, what is the form for verb, and then what is the form of noun, like that. That is for number 2. And for number 3, here, you have to give 3 examples of each morphological process that you have learned from the explanation. Sorry, typo. Yeah. So you have to give 3 examples, because I have explained many kinds of morphological process that commonly happen in English language. Yeah. So you have to provide 3 example for each explanation. For example, the first start from affixation, and then the next is cliticization, and then internal change, suppletion, and then stress and tone placement, reduplication, compounding, and if it is possible, you can find cranberry morpheme. Yeah, but cranberry morpheme is optional. If you can find 3 others, then it will be good. Okay, if you have questions, so you can send your or type your question in WhatsApp group. Yeah, later we'll discuss about what the problem that you gave, or unclearness for the material that I have explained in this video. Yeah, so everything is done, alhamdulillah, for today. Yeah, it is finished. It's nice to give you an explanation for sorry for unclear. For example, I gave you unclear explanation, so you can ask to me, and then I will confirm that. Yeah, and I hope you can understand. You can play back the video if you don't understand in specific parts. Yeah, so if you still don't understand, you can ask to me. Okay, it's nice to meet you today. Hopefully you stay healthy, stay spiritful, and then stay happy and healthy and safe. Yeah, see you in the next video next week. Yeah, and that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Like that. I'm a YouTuber. See you guys.